So welcome back to Sangam Tutorials SP Gubi online classes for NCERT 10th standard and CBSE 10th standard. So regarding the topper secret, in the yesterday's class I discussed regarding the pooling of problems. So I hope you have inculcated in your academics. So pool the problems now itself so that it becomes easy for you to do the revision at the time of examination. It will be very easy for you. So in today's topper secrets, I will be discussing again a very important topic, that is work done. So I have heard many of the students, they speak to their friends, or their parents, they come to me and speak. So while speaking, I observe their words. I studied for 6 hours yesterday, I studied for 8 hours, I went with 10 hours, I studied for 4 hours. So at the end of the result, what parents come to me, they speak. So I have observed their words. So they speak. So my son or daughter, they were studying until some 6 hours a day continuously, 8 hours a day. She wouldn't sleep at all. She was working like anything, but still at the end of the academic year, she has got less marks. Sir, what is the thing happened? Shall we put for some re-evaluation, or we go with we'll cancel the examinations, we'll go with the re-exam, something they will be speaking. See, one thing is confirmed. What the work you do for hours doesn't count at all. So if I hear a student studying for 8 hours, I don't think I will never come to a conclusion that that fellow is a very hard worker and no doubt he will be the topper in the next examination. That is in the coming examinations. No, it is not like that. So the secret, the formula is not like that. See here, I will give you a very simple formula regarding work done. So here, work done is always equal to time spent into focus. See, this is the formula for a topper. If you understand this formula, it's a very simple formula. If you understand this, you will know how many hours to work, and studying for 8 hours, 10 hours, what is the meaning behind those words. You will get a meaning, you will get the exact meaning. So work done is time spent into focus. It's not a physics formula actually, but a glimpse of an influence of physics is present in this. So there are two elements here which are getting multiplied. So time spent, if you spend more and more time with less focus, work done will be less. I hope you understand. If you spend more time and less focus while doing the work done is less. So other possibility is, if you focus a lot and if you spend very less time, then also work done is less. So what is to be done? So more work should be done, in the sense, more work, quality work is equal to the product of time spent, that is time spent into focusing. So your work done depends on two things. So if a parent spoke to me, sir, my daughter or son was studying 8 hours, 10 hours a day, but she got only just a first class in her examinations, like that. So I hope what has happened there, he has spent much time in front of the books with very less focus. So due to this, it appears he has done a lot of work, but no quality work is there. No quality work is done there. So out of 8 hours, maybe he has studied only for 3 hours and the remaining 5 hours is gone totally waste. So toppers, what they do, they put up a timetable. Until this hour to this hour, I will finish this. This hour to this hour, I will go with this. I will finish this, next is this. So when they stick on to that timetable, they will come out with good results, because they are spending more, that is time spent will be less, focus will also be more, So therefore, time spent into focus will be equal to a very good quality workout. In the sense, more time you spend. One of my student, she has went into her MD exams, All India, uh, that is after MBBS, they take the exams, the entrance exams for MD. So in that she was telling me, sir, I used to study from morning 8 to evening 8. So until that, I was totally focused and I used to do the work. So I was okay. When she was studying, she used to tell me that okay, I am doing this like that. When the results came, I was really surprised. She took some 200 something, 242, 242nd rank, All India rank, and she was placed in a very good college. And I came to know that I applied the formula there. So work done was a very high quality work. So here time spent was more and focus was also more. So therefore more work she was able to do. So that is the thing. So one of the interviews I heard regarding a topper of IIT JEE mains, and he was telling, sir, I used to work for 6 to 7 hours a day. So I was totally out of the social media, everything. I don't know what is Facebook, I don't know what is Twitter, I don't have any account, something like that. So I just came out of all those things and I started to work. So here, time spent into focus. Focus plays a very important role. Time is equal for everyone. 24 hours we have equal time, but we all differ in this particular factor that is called focus. So how to focus? How to focus more? So here the work done what we have can be differentiated into two categories. One is we call it as deep work, another we call it as shallow work. So what is deep work? Deep work in the sense the particular student is going to focus more with very less distraction, so therefore he becomes the best performer. See, this is the cycle it goes. So deep work leads to more focus leads to zero distraction, and zero distraction leads to more performance. And in this examinations he is going to become the best performer. When you come for the shallow work, where most 98% of the students what they do is shallow work. So they focus less, sit in front of the books for a very long time. So in the sense, more time they are spending, less focus. So when this happens, they get, in the sense, less focus means they are focusing on some other things. So they will be having a mobile in front of them along with the books. So after some 5 to 10 minutes, they will, after some 10 to 5 minutes approximately, they will take the mobile, see if there are any notifications they have got regarding Facebook or Twitter. They keep it again, they read it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, they again take the mobile. There will be no notifications, but still they want to check whether any notifications have come or not, because sometime you may have uploaded a particular image, photo of you or something. See, this leads to more and more distractions. So to improve your focus, keep the books which you are studying only on the table and remove all the books and the mobile or the computer, laptop, whatever it is you are having. Keep it aside, only the books should be in front of you. So this leads to less distraction. So before sitting to work, make sure that you are not going to get distracted. So because seeing the notifications, answering to the notifications, or looking into your emails or whatever it is, studies are very much more important than those things. So when more distraction happens, you become the least performer. So if you want success in your life, you have to do work. I too have to do work, everybody has to do work. So if we want success in our own fields, as you are a student, you need success in your education field. So if you want success in that, improve your time spending with a great focus on it. So if you are doing this, if this is more, the product of these two will also be more. So the product you know that when two numbers, when they get multiplied with high values, you are going to get the product, a very big number. So spend more time, and that more time should be highly focused. So please come out of the social media, other distractions. So in further classes, I will tell you how to improve your concentration, all those in the coming classes. Okay, so today we'll go with some more problems on arithmetic progression, which are very important for 2 marks. So in tomorrow's class I will be again going with 3 and 4 marks questions on arithmetic progressions. Then we'll go with application questions. So let us go with the problem here. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. First 40 positive integers divisible by 6. So positive integers starts from 1, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6. These are the positive integers. So you have to find the sum of first 40 positive integers which are divisible by 6. So 1 is less than 6, 2 is less than 6, 3 is less than 6, 4, 5, 6. 6 is equal to 6, so 6 divisible by 6 is 0. So 6 is the first integer which is divisible by 6. So apart from 6, the next number will be, that is 7, which is not divisible by 6. Again 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is again divisible by 6. So 6, 12, next is, you can guess 18, next is 24, you can guess next. So like that it goes. So 6, 12, 18, 24, dot 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 until 40 terms which are divisible by 6. We have to find the sum of that. We have to find the sum of that. So therefore we have to first take down the required AP, because AP is not given here. So we have to design the required AP, then we will go with the problem. Right. So required AP is given by first integer is 6 plus second integer which is divisible by 6 is 12. Next positive integer which is divisible by 6 is 18. Plus it continues until how many terms? It is 40 terms. Until 40 terms you have to take the sum. So here one advantage what it is you can take 6 as common. From all the integers you can take 6 as common, because all the terms here in this AP are multiples of 6. So 6 when you take common, instead of 6 here you get 1, plus instead of 12 here you get 2, instead of 18 here you get 3, plus dot dot dot, it continues to 40 terms. So 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 3 is 18, until 40 terms you can go with this. So now, here if you see inside the brackets, it is the sum of first 40 natural numbers. It's the sum of first 40 natural numbers. So here we have the formula to find the sum of the first 10 natural numbers, that is Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Very simple formula we have. So therefore we'll write Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So here if you take the sum of the first 40 natural numbers, that's not the answer, because you have to add all these things. That is, if you take the sum of first 40 natural numbers, that's not the answer, because you have to still multiply that answer by 6, because you have taken 6 as common here. So yes, 40 terms is equal to, we can write it like this, 6 into n plus 1 by 2. So that is n stands for how many terms? That is 40 terms. So n is equal to 40 is the data. So it becomes 40 plus 1, that is 40 into 40 plus 1 divided by 2. So this gives you the sum of first 40 natural numbers. As you have taken 6 as common, you have to maintain 6 as a multiplier. Okay. So S40 is equal to 6 into 40 into 41 divided by 2. So this is the thing. So 2 ones are 2 20s are, you can go with this. So S40 is equal to 6 into 20 into 41. 20 into 41. So S40 is equal to, no need to multiply all the 3 at once. You can just multiply any 2 at once and then we can go with the other product, right? So yes, 6 into 20 is 120, 120 into 41. So S40 is equal to 120 into 41, you have to multiply, so that comes to 4920. So 4920. So this is the sum. So it's one of the easiest way. Sir, I don't want to do this, I don't want to use this formula. Okay, no problem. Put A is equal to 6, B is equal to 12 minus 6, that is 6, n is equal to 40, S40 is equal to how much? Apply the formula, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. General formula, go with that. You will also come to the same answer at the last. So I don't pressurize you for going with this method only, but if you go with this method, you will save time and it is free of some errors. That's all. So it's a 2 mark question. So I'll go with the similar problem on the same basis. Okay, here find the sum of first 15 multiples of 5. So multiples of 5 in the sense the number should be exactly divisible by 5. Those numbers which are exactly divisible by 5 are called as the multiples of 5. So find the sum of first 15 multiples of 5. So first 15 in the sense it is understood that it is positive multiples. If it is given or if it is not given, it is understood that it is first positive 15 multiples of 5. So which is the first, okay, we will write the required AP first. So required AP is given by, because AP is not given, you have to frame the AP by yourself. So first term is 5 itself, because 5 is a multiple of itself. Second multiple of 5 is 10. Third multiple of 5 is 15. Fourth multiple of 5 is 20. So like this we have to add until find the sum of first 15 multiples to 15 terms. Until 15 terms you have to find the sum. So as like the last problem, here we have an advantage. We can take 5 as common. So it becomes 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus dot 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 dot. That is until, if you take 5 as common, that is 5 as common, you get natural numbers starting from 1 to 15 terms. So that is inside the bracket, it is the sum of first 15 natural numbers and multiplied by 5. So this can be written as sum of the n terms is equal to, so n is equal to 15, we will write down the data here, n is equal to 15, so Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So this gives you the sum of these first 15 terms, but this is not the answer because we have to multiply the sum of first 15 natural numbers by 5, because we are adding first 15 multiples of 5, therefore the formula is a little bit altered here. We will write 5, this 5 here, and then we will write this formula, that is n stands for 15, 15 into 15 plus 1 divided by 2. So this becomes the substitution step. So 5 into 15 into 15 plus 1 is 16 by 2. So 2 ones are 2, 8 it goes, 8 times. So S15 is equal to 5 into 15 into, that is 8. So S15 is equal to 5 into 15 is 75 into 8. So S15 is equal to 75 into 8 comes 600. So S15 is 600. So sum of the 15 multiples or the sum of the first 15 multiples of 5 is, that is 600. It is again for 2 marks. Okay. So we'll go with the next problem similar to that. So find the sum of odd numbers between 0 and 15. So what do you mean by odd numbers here? So the numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called as odd numbers, right? Which are divisible by 2 are called as even numbers, we know that. So find the sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50. So those odd numbers which comes in between 0 and 50. Between, he has used the word, you have to be very careful here. Between means if 0 is an odd number or 50 is an odd number, you are not supposed to take them. Supposed to take them. If, I am telling you. Right? So find the sum of odd numbers. Between is the very important word here. So numbers between 0 and 50, let us list out that. So that will be the required AP. So required AP is given by first odd number is 1, second odd number is 3, third odd number is 5, and it goes on, go to the 50th term. So that is 50. So 50 is an even number, so behind that 1 less than that is 49. So plus 49, this will be the last number. So 49 is an odd number here. So this is the required AP. So the real problem in this is, we have the AP here, 1 is the first term, 3 is the second term, 5 is the third term, and 49th is the last term, but we do not know which term is that. Which term is that? In the sense whether it is the 25th term or 26th term or 16th term, we do not know that. But 49 is the last term in the set of odd numbers in the required AP. We have got no doubt in that, but we do not know which term is that. So in other words, in this AP, we do not know how many terms are there. So in other words, we do not know the value of n. So first, before finding the sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50, we should know how many terms are there. So in the sense, first we have to find out the value of n. Then we will find the sum. So be careful. So a is equal to 1, d is equal to a2 minus a1. So d is equal to 3 minus 1, d is equal to 2, n is equal to, we have to find out. 49 is the last term, so therefore an is 49. So we will find out the number of terms. So nth term is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So nth term is 49 is equal to a is 1 plus n we do not know, d is 2. So 49 plus 1 comes to the LHS, transposes, it becomes minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. 2 into n is 2n. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So 49 minus 1 is 48 is equal to 2n minus 2, it becomes, so minus 2 gets transposed. So 48 is equal to, 48 plus 2 is equal to 2n. So 48 plus 2 is 50 is equal to 2n. So therefore n is equal to 50 by 2. So n is equal to 25. So how many terms are there in this required AP? There are 25 terms. So how many odd numbers are there between 0 and 50? That is, there are 25 odd numbers. So which term is the 49 in this arithmetic progression? It is the 25th term. So this is how we have to go with the theoretical part. Right. So next we will find the sum here. So we know the nth term, we know the first term. Why don't we use that very short formula? We can use it. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. So sum up to 25 terms is equal to 25 by 2 into first term is 1 plus last term is 49. So S25 is equal to 25 by 2 into 50. So 22 ones are 25 times. So S25 is equal to 25 into 25 is 625. So that is sum up to 25 terms. Or in short, you can until after finding out this, or in short you can go with this, or Sn is equal to n square. So this is the general form of the sum of first 10 odd natural numbers. The sum of first 10 odd natural numbers. Sum is given by the formula Sn is equal to n square. So very simple. S25, n is equal to 25 you have got, is equal to n is again 25, that is 25 square, which is equal to 625. So either you can do this or you can go with this. Choice is yours. But you have to remember this. So it is for 2 marks. Okay, so this is again a similar problem for 3 marks, a little bit different. Okay. Find the sum of all natural numbers. So don't suddenly come to a conclusion, okay, they are natural numbers. Don't come to a conclusion. Read the question. Between, very important word, between 91 and 170. So gap is given there, 91 to 170. Between those two numbers, what are the numbers which are divisible by 5? You have to find the sum of those numbers only. So he has used the word between. So therefore, if 91 is divisible by 5, you are not supposed to take it. And if 170 is divisible by 5, then also you are not supposed to take it, because he has used the word between. So instead of the word between, if he uses the word from from 91 to 170, then you have to consider the extreme numbers also. So this is the difference in this problem where you have to recognize and remember. Okay. Find the sum of all natural numbers between 91 and 170. So we have to think. So starting from 91. So 91 is not divisible by 5. 92, 93, 94, 95 is divisible by 5. As it comes in between 91 and 170, that's the first number you have to consider. So therefore we will write the required AP. So required AP is given by first number is 95. So don't worry about the second number because which are divisible by 5 is asking you, so just add 5 to that. So 95 plus 5 is 100, 100 plus 5 is 105 plus ... it continues until 170. But you are not supposed to take 170 because he has used the word between. So therefore 5 less than that. So 5 less than 170 is 165. So this is the required AP. So in this required AP, the most important thing is we know the first term, we know the common difference, we know the nth term, but we do not know how many terms are there in this AP. So therefore, first we have to find the number of terms, then we have to go with the sum. So that's the criteria. So A is equal to 95, this is the first term. D is equal to A2 minus A1. So D is equal to 100 minus 95. D is equal to 5. This is the common difference. So nth term is 165. So n is equal to how much? Sum of two n terms is equal to how much? So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So nth term is 165 is equal to a is 95 plus n is, we do not know, we have to find out, into d is 5. So 165 okay, is equal to 95 plus 5 into n is 5n, 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. So 165 is equal to 95 minus 5 is 90 plus 5n. So we will transpose this 90 to LHS. So 165 minus 90. 165 minus 90 is equal to 5n. So 165 minus 90 is 75 is equal to 5n. So n is equal to 75 by 5. So n is equal to 5 1s, 5 1s, that is, it comes 15 times. So n is equal to 15. So how many terms are there? How many natural numbers which are divisible by 5 are there in between 91 and 170? So therefore there are 15 terms like that. So we have got the value of n, we will find out the sum. So as we have the nth term, as we also have the first term, we have the n number of terms, therefore we will go with the short formula. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. So sum up to 15 terms is equal to 15 by 2 into first term is 95 plus last term is 165. So yes, 15 is equal to, 15 is not divisible by 2, so therefore 15 by 2 into 95 plus 165 is, that comes to 260. So yes, 15 is equal to 2 1s are 2 130s it goes. So 15 into 130, we have to multiply this. So 15 into 130, in the sense 15 into 13 you can multiply and just add, that is, you have to put 0 at the end of the product. So that comes 195, 15 into 13 is 195, just add this 0. So 1950. So this is the sum of first 15 terms. So it's again for 2 marks. Okay, we'll go with the next problem for 2 marks, very important. It is from NCERT exemplar. So it's for 2 marks here. So find common difference of the AP. So an AP is there. In that AP we have to find the common difference. If A10 minus A5 is 200, in the sense the difference between the 10th term and 5th term is 200. In that AP, 10th term is there, 5th term is there, 5th term and 10th term is there. If you subtract the 10th term with that is 5th term, then you get the difference as 200. So A10 minus A5 is 200. That's the condition. Find the common difference. So here it's very, very simple. A10 minus A5 is equal to 200 is given. So let us consider this as AP. Two different terms are given to you. So A10 minus A5 they are given. Consider this as AP and consider this as AQ. So AP minus AQ value is equal to 200. So then P stands for 10 and Q stands for 5. So I hope I am speaking something regarding the formula AP minus AQ by P minus Q. I hope you remember this formula. We have applied in the previous problems. So A10 minus A5 is 200. So therefore AP minus AQ is equal to 200. So therefore P is equal to 10, Q is equal to 5. This is the thing. So let us apply the formula. So D is equal to AP minus AQ by P minus Q. This is the formula. So D is equal to AP minus AQ. Value is 200 by P minus Q. P is 10 minus Q is 5. So D is equal to 200 by 10 minus 5 is 5. So D is equal to 5 1 times. 5 40 times is 200. So D is equal to 40. So what is the common difference? It is 40. It looks as though something is given, but if you think and apply the formula there, it becomes very easy. It's for 2 marks. Okay, so we'll go with the 4-mark question. A 4-mark question, very important. So it is in it was given in examination for CBSE. Sum of 3rd and 7th terms of an AP is 6. So imagine an AP, 3rd term is there, 6th term is there, 7th term is there. He has taken the 3rd term, he has taken the 7th term, he has added both the terms, he has got the sum as 6. And what he does, and their product is 8. The same 3rd term and 7th term he takes again, he multiplies both the terms. The product what he gets is 8. So then find the sum of first 16 terms of the AP. So in order to find the sum of n terms of an AP, you should be knowing the value of A, D and N, or else you should be knowing the value of A and L at least. So let us see what data we get by simplifying the things. So depending upon that we will apply the formula. Okay, let us take this. Sum of 3rd and 7th terms of an AP is 6. Let us take the condition. So sum of 3rd and 7th terms. So therefore A3 plus A7 is equal to 6. So sum of 3rd term and 7th term is 6. Let us solve this. So define A3. So it can be defined as A plus 2D plus A7 can be defined as A plus 6D is equal to 6. So A plus A is 2A plus 2D plus 6D is 8D is equal to 6. So if you take 2 as common, so A plus 4D is equal to 6. Okay, so A plus 4D is equal to 6. By 2, 2 comes to the denominator, 2 ones are 2 3s are. So A plus 4D is equal to 3. So therefore A is equal to 3 minus 4D, because we have 2 unknowns A and D. So therefore I will make A as the subject, or else you can make D also as the subject, whichever you want. Okay, so if you make D as the subject, you will get a fractional value. So therefore avoid fractions, because the steps becomes lengthy by taking LCM, multiplication, cross multiplication, everything. So keep it as a linear equation. So A is equal to 3 minus 4D is L. Let us take the second condition, and there product is 8. So product of A3 and A7 is 8. So A3 into A7 is equal to 8. So we will define this. A3 can be defined as A plus 2D into A7 can be defined as A plus 6D is equal to 8. So now in place of A here, we will substitute the value 3 minus 4D. So 3 minus 4D plus this 2D continues into A again it is 3 minus 4D, 3 minus 4D plus again we will write this 6D is equal to 8. So it becomes 3 minus 4D plus 2D is minus 2D into 3 again minus 4D plus 6D is plus 2D is equal to 8. So it's a very important step. You have to recognize the one of the formula here. So here the product of these two binomials is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. So which can be written as A square minus B square, which is equal to 8. So 3 square is 9 minus 2D whole square is, the square applies for 2 as well as D. So that becomes 4D square is equal to 8. So minus 4D square is equal to 8 minus 9. So minus 4D square is equal to 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So as they are both monomials, so single terms, you can cancel the signs. So we will carry the step. 4D square is equal to 1. So D square is equal to 1 by 4. So we need the value of D but not D square. So we will have to take out square from it. The opposite operation of squaring is taking square root. We will find out the square root of that. It is plus or minus square root of 1 by 4. Square root cancels. So D is equal to plus or minus square root of 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. So therefore D is equal to plus 1 by 2 or D is equal to minus 1 by 2. So we have two values of D. Both has to be taken because D doesn't have any conditions. N has conditions. N should be always natural number, something like that we speak, but D and A do not have any conditions. So therefore we have to consider both the values. So now we have we can easily find out the A value now. Using D value we can find out A value. So A is equal to A plus 3 minus 4D. So A is equal to 3 minus 4 into D value will substitute 1 by 2, 1s are 2, 2s are. So A is equal to 3 minus 2. So A is equal to 1. So the value of A is 1. So we have got the value of A, we have got the value of D. So then we have to find the sum of first 16 terms of the AP. So here A value, to find out A value we have substituted D as 1 by 2. We will find out another A value. So A is equal to 3 minus 4D. By substituting D is equal to minus 1 by 2. So A is equal to 3 minus 4 into minus 1 by 2. So A is equal to 3 minus 2 1s are 2, 2s are it goes. Okay, so 3 minus 4, 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2, that is minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. So A is equal to 5. So we have two values here. One is if D is equal to plus 1 by 2, A will be 1, and if D is equal to minus 1 by 2, then A is equal to 5. So we have to find two separate sums in this particular problem. So let us write the data. One sum I will show you, so you please take another sum as a homework. So A is equal to 1 I have taken here, D is equal to 1 by 2 I have taken. So N is equal to, he has asked us to find out the sum of first 16 terms. So N is equal to 16, S16 is equal to how much? So we will take the sum formula. So Sn is equal to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. So this is our formula. So sum up to 16 terms is equal to 16 by 2 into A. A value is 1 plus 16 minus 1 into D value is 1 by 2. So S16 is equal to 16 by 2. That is, you can divide to 1s are to 8s are. So 8 into 2 into 1 is 2 plus 15 minus 1 is 16 minus 1 is 15 into 15 into 1 by 2 is 15 by 2. You can take it. So S16 is equal to 8 into, you have to take LCM for this. LCM for 1 and 2 is 2. 2 by 1 into 2 is 4 plus 15 by 2 into 2 is 15. So that becomes S16 is equal to 8 into 4 plus 15 is 19 by 2. So 2 ones are 2, 4s are it goes. So S16 is equal to 19 into 4. So therefore S16 is equal to 76. Okay, so sum up to 16 terms is 76. So now what you have to do is, you have to take A is equal to 5, and then you have to take D is equal to 1 by 2. In place of 1 you have to take 5, in place of D again you have to take minus 1 by 2, N will be 16, so S16 is equal to how much? You have to do the same problem once again. So then the 4 marks problem will be completed. So as if you get two different values for D, therefore there will be two sums. As two values for D will be there, you will be having two first terms. So therefore concentrate more on this problem, practice this. This is a very important problem. Okay, so until now I hope you enjoyed all the problems. All the problems done today are very important, and I am very happy to announce that the worksheets what I am sending you through the WhatsApp, within minutes you are going to answer, and you are sending me back the solutions. Very happy to see those solutions. You are perfectly doing it. Very simple silly mistakes some are doing, and the presentation of some students has to be improved. So please concentrate on presentation and avoid some silly mistakes. Think before doing it. Some students are doing extremely well, so those students are doing simple mistakes can also do very well. So please be updated, solve those problems what I am sending you the worksheet through WhatsApp in the classwork itself. So it's an excellent work, I really appreciate you, hats off, you are doing well. So when I give you a test on mathematical progressions, I believe that it will be very easy for you because you are doing an excellent work. So session 20th, I hope you enjoyed this. So from tomorrow you will be going with still more 3 and 4 more questions where you are going to enjoy a lot on arithmetic progressions. So be updated, be practicing. So be home, be safe, keep learning. Thank you one and all.